Hello everyone, welcome back to my playthrough of the Touhou franchise. We're here today with Phantasmal Human Yokai Danmaku Touhou Eiyasho Imperishable Night. That's the full title apparently. As usual, we're starting off with reading the often overlooked prologue, and then we'll look at the characters, see what they're about, figure out who we're going to play as, and get going. Now, I do know that this is a game where you apparently have to play through it twice to get the real ending, but I've looked into it, and I'll at least make it a bit different next time. You'll see. I have a plan. Anyways, summer is drawing to a close. Soon, chirping crickets will take over for buzzing cicadas. Gensokyo's hot nights are cooling down, making it a comfortable time for humans and yokai alike. Times are peaceful as usual, from a human perspective anyway. Touhou Eiyasho Imperishable Night. There is an old mansion located at the edge of Gensokyo. Its appearance radiates the feeling of its history in a kind of atmosphere that rejects visitors. Items that look as though they might be from the outer world have somehow made their way into this house. Strange machines, books that make no sense, magazines. One such object, an iron box that was once a television, now serves the role of spiritual storage. Spirits can live well in something that used to display human shapes, she'd say to her Shikigami. This is the home of Yakumo Yukari, the yokai of boundaries. Okay, it's a different mansion, okay. Ever since becoming aware of a slight abnormality in Gensokyo, she has been able to sleep well even during the day. The enemy was yet to be seen, but she was certain that it must have taken someone powerful to pull that off. She doesn't get out often, however, and it will be bothersome for her to take action alone. Hey, I can rope her in and let her handle this problem. So she set out for the shrine, another building located at the edge of Gensokyo. There's a human that she knows there. It's a carefree person who always happens to be bored, so she'll gladly undertake the task of resolving whatever trouble there is. It smells ominous. It is said that the forest eats humans. Humans usually maintain a safe distance from it. Its atmosphere constantly brims with an unearthly evil. The Forest of Magic, a place where all the evil in Gensokyo naturally gathers. Within that forest, small human figures are gathered into a small building. Human figures smaller than humans. The rainbow-colored puppeteer, Alice Margatroyd, is reading books amidst a mountain of dolls. How can humans possibly be not aware of this huge disaster? Dunno. If nothing is done, we won't be able to enjoy that. She isn't the type of person who gets out often, but no one else was interested in the problem, so she set out to investigate for herself. Or rather, she tried to. I don't like this. They're used to this kind of thing, so some of this dialogue is very strange. I don't like this. They're used to this kind of thing, so they should do it. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes more sense when I read it like that. Yeah, really. She knew nothing about the enemy and had no idea how to get started. In the end, she decided to visit a human who also lived in the forest to let her take care of the issue. She brought along a few books, grimoires, books that any human would find extremely rare and difficult to get a hold of. That person would never be able to refuse such an offer. Okay. Sakuya, where are you? There's a European mansion located next to a lake. A scarlet mansion. There we go. This is the one I was thinking of. A shrill voice was echoing through its halls as usual. Between a lake of glistening white and a forest of verdant green stood a mansion of unyielding scarlet. It should be an awkward sight, but strangely it's very soothing. It said that time stops flowing within this mansion. Oh, the Scarlet Devil Mansion. It's not a metaphor. Remelia Scarlet, a vampire, was looking for a personal maid. Have you already done that as I asked? I beg your pardon, my lady, but I couldn't actually get what you meant to. Unfortunately, she was apparently unsuccessful at communicating with the human before her. Fine, I'll do it myself, Sakuya, so you do your daily stuff, well, whatever you want. Obviously, she had not been ordered to stay home. The maid had no choice but to attend her mistress as a protection charm. You know that you won't be able to do anything after sunrise, she said in her heart. It's so peaceful, and nothing in particular is happening, so she'll just go back home once the mistress gets tired, the maid thought lightly. Of course, that too was left unspoken. No other place in Gensokyo can match the silence of this place. However, it isn't bleak. It has a peaceful atmosphere, like a sleeping soul. There is no sign of any disturbance. Nature's bounty and refreshing wind is the sole source of sound. This is the Netherworld, the land of the dead. There isn't a living human anywhere to be found. The ghosts there, however, enjoy a lively afterlife. So Lady Yuyuko's not aware of this. The most vivid and largest place in this quiet world. The Hyaku Kyoru, that's always tough to say. Konbaki Yomu, a gardener, again, calling her a gardener is still so weird. It feels like it's such a lowly title for someone who judgment slashes, was pondering whether to tell her mistress about a recent incident. At the moment, she found her lady heading toward her. Good timing. Ah, Lily Yuyuko. Yomu, are you still ignoring that? Huh? What do you mean by that? What? You're not even aware of it? It's because you slacked off? You don't know. She doesn't remember slacking off, but it seems that her lady was aware of the trouble as well. So, you were talking about the moon. Oh, is this moon related? I'm certainly aware of that. You only said that, and so suddenly. Looks like no one's taking action, so why don't you have a go, Yomu? Huh? Why so? Just kidding, you're too unreliable anyway. That human we saw the other day was better. Well, I will do it then. No, wait, please don't be such a meanie, I shall go too. I really meant it when I said about, what I said about unreliability, though. Saigyoji Yuyuko, the ghostly mistress of the Saigyoji family, picked on Yomu. Wait, do you have any idea where to go, my lady? Of course, a lot of them. As we shoot stuff down, we'll eventually find a lead. Well, that's where you're wrong, Lady Yuyuko. You rely too much on raw power and have bad aim, so it takes longer. Is that actual gameplay? You should concentrate your attack more. Look, your back is so undefended, Yomu. Yuyuko was really worried about Yomu going out alone, so she decided to take that action by herself. Since the opponent is powerful enough to cause such a disaster, a team of two wouldn't be a bad idea. It was peaceful, or it looked peaceful. All yokai were upset. What's really happening is, without anyone taking notice, suddenly, the full moon disappeared from Gensokyo's night. Oh. Even on the night that was supposed to be a full moon, a bit of missing light prevents it from being full. It's no wonder that humans weren't aware of the situation, though. It's only the tiniest bit of difference. For non-humans, however, a moon that isn't full doesn't function at all. It's an especially critical problem for those who dislike sunlight. A human and yokai, a team of two, ventured out into Gensokyo's midnight hours to retrieve the missing fragment of the moon and restore the full moon. They will stop the night if need be, even if it becomes an imperishable night. Title drop. As summer draws to a close, not much time remains before the harvest moon. The team of human and yokai stop the night. A glowing ancient, virgulent object. A small gem, a shiny orb. A fragile soul in the largest sphere. How is she doing these days? She wondered as she stared at these objects. Time does not flow. In this place, history repeats itself. She too was in Gensokyo. I don't know who that is. I don't even know. Well, that's exciting. Anyways, who do we got for characters? So, I know that this is apparently a two-person game, right? So, yeah, like, we got Reimu, right? Human who lives on the boundaries. She can fly, emotional, noisy, but merges into her surroundings easily. Her ability to fly, that is being weightless, the gravity of Earth, any stress level, all threats mean nothing to her. Both her mind and body float in the sky of fantasy. Mysterious Shrine Maiden, however powerful the opponent, that means nothing to her. As she evens out whatever status one has, she tends to attract anyone regardless of species. Her amulet and yin-yang orb, she's also preferred by mosquitoes. Slow, doesn't get hurt when colliding with an enemy familiar. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Wait, that's kind of crazy. Last spell. What is that? What is a last spell? Because I'm assuming, wait, spell card, spirit sign, fantasy orb. What are these then? Wait. I'm gonna look up the gameplay here. What does that mean? Imperishable night gameplay. What are spell cards and okay, let's see here. Basic gameplay. So yeah, let's see here. Character's shot is their primary method of attacking, can be powered up by filling up power. But what are those other things? Bomb? Okay, so you can use last spell to avoid using a life. Bomb within less than a second of being hit. Short time intervals, the border between life and death. Okay, so it's a specific thing. But what if we do, what is the spell card system then? Oh. The bomb is the spell card. That makes sense. Okay. And then the last spell, that is when you pop it right before you die. Right? If you got hit, use last spell to avoid using a life. Last spell uses 2 bombs, or one if you only have 1, but lasts longer. Okay. Death Bomb is still present. There's an extremely short window where bombing will activate a normal spell card. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So she doesn't have a familiar. Spell card, small hitbox, long death bomb window. She teams with Yukari. Focus speed only applies when she's used as a solo character. Okay. She's lacks a bit in damage and is quite easy to use and doesn't need much memorization. She's quite strong, especially against smaller enemies. She's dastardly. We got Marissa. Human living in the forest of magic. She can use magic. She spends her days rummaging through items and books in her house, trying to develop magic that would be useful for cleaning her disheveled room. She hasn't had any success. She's a hard worker as well as a collector. She hates losing, but she also dislikes those who hate losing. What a troublesome person who hates losing. Her weapon is magic. When in the dark, she lights up her surroundings with magic. Her speed is fast, normal. Item collection is enabled when shot power is not maximum. Ooh, okay, that's not bad. She does have the Master Spark. I do like the Master Spark. And she teams up with Alice. Focus speed only applies when she's a solo character. So, okay. So there's solo mode too, which I think you unlock after. Her missile's explosion deals a good amount of damage. Useful for shooting swarms of enemy familiars down. Kill most enemies instantly. Recommended for players who don't care about subtlety. We got there. Returning again is Sakuya. Wow, they keep adding her. It's really surprising. I thought she'd be like a one and done sort of thing. Like, not necessarily one and done, but she wouldn't just keep being playable, you know? She lives in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. She can manipulate time. She's a head maid. But due to her mistress's nature, she's practically the head of the house. She's utterly devoted to her mistress, feels no shame being a servant. On the contrary, she's so easygoing, it feels kind of nice. Sometimes she's a little spacey. It's hard to tell if she's serious or faking it. She's fairly serious. Weapon is throwing knives and silver. It's hard to come by. She's looking for other materials. Items fall more slowly. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Burial Illusion is a sick name. Large graze box. A bomb item is released when hit, if the previous life didn't have any. Teamed up with Remelia. Very unorthodox, straightforward shot. Or very orthodox, rather. Recommended for players who get every item. Okay, so yeah, no, you're new. Okay. A being that is half human and half phantom. She's a half human and half phantom. She possesses the ability to handle sword techniques. She attacks her enemy with Rokaken and Hakaraken. I don't know. She's a useful girl whose body is 2 halves, human and phantom. She's supposed to be the swordsmanship teacher of Yuko-sama. She still has to do gardener work every day. She's so immature you can't help but liking her because of her straightforward and pure character, yet she's made fun of by everyone for her nature. The residence in Gensokyo the nature residence in Gensokyo is beyond simplicity. Her weapon is serious manners, which reaches a sense of desperation. Fast, normal, no special skills. Bizarreness of 6 realms, ghost half, human sign, human oni. The human side of the ratio scale is half side. I don't even know what that means. An extra bomb is rewarded for each completed stage if it's less than 3. This time around, she makes her trip with Yuyuko. Focus movement is available when she's alone. It's difficult to master because the narrow range and unique movement of her soul figure. When you use a spell card, you can't move besides... Okay, so she seems hard to use. You return the soul figure back to Yomu by changing to Yuyuko. Mastering her is absolutely important. Okay, well, that doesn't sound easy at all. Okay, so now we got you, a magician living in the forest, possesses the ability to use magic. She really goes out by herself. Had no other choice this time. She has many similarities to Marissa, namely living in the forest magic, being a magician, having an obsession with collecting things, also being blonde, right? However, there's an absolute difference that Alice is a magician as a species, while Marissa is a human magician. The idea that magician is a species is crazy, almost as crazy as Chinese is a species with Hong Mei Ling, right? Of course, they're also different in using forest mushrooms as preference. Of course, Alice is not one using them. However, it is because of such matter that they're both on bad terms. Magic is a weapon, right? She teams up with Marissa. Her laser penetrates and lasts as long as the player wishes, so it's unexpectedly strong. Good against both bosses and weaklings. It's her doll that's shooting the laser, though. Recommend for those who want to be done quickly. Hey, that sounds good to me. That sounds pretty good to me. Between the large item hitbox and large item auto-collect, that sounds pretty good. Scarlet Devil. Remelia Scarlet. Vampire resides in the Scarlet Devil Mansion. She can manipulate fate. She's apparently over 500 years old. Considering how long she's lived, she acts rather childishly. Creatures of her kind forfeit their growth and maturity in exchange for eternal life. In other words, she can live forever but never grows up. Goes without saying she's weak against sunlight, can't cross flowing water, hates garlic, and despises sardine heads. That's a new one. Crosses have no effect on her, though. It puzzles her to hear that her kind is supposed to be weak against such a thing. She uses bats and arrows. She can spawn an unlimited number of bats from herself. Teams up with Sakuya. Her familiar, which is the servant flyer, remains in place once set and continues to attack. Whoa, that's cool. Used properly is effective against bosses in the region. That's super cool. Whoa, that's really cool. You popped out a thing and it just keeps firing. That's awesome. Yuko manipulates death. She's been existing as a ghost since ancient times. Said that experienced death in Gensokyo is strangely cheerful in many cases. She's a cheerful ghost. She's an airhead. Nobody knows whether she really is like this or just pretends to be. When she passed away, she forgot one important thing. Her weapon is phantom butterflies. Uses it as an indiscriminate attack because she doesn't consider the situation at hand at all. Slow, doing stuff there. Human side is, I don't know what that means still. Her missile shot is easy to use. It can attack most angles if an enemy doesn't appear from behind. It's inferior in destructive power. If you want someone stronger, change to Yomu. Recommended for players who don't consider at all. What does that mean? Yukari possesses the ability to manipulate boundaries. It's uncertain how long she's been alive, but her existence predates the history of Gensokyo itself. Personality is hard to understand. Unlike other long-lived deities, she displays none of the bitterness associated with old age. She's difficult to approach, but that's due to her devilishness that any uneasy feeling that people may have around her. She owns one Shikigami and lets her Shikigami do her daily chores. Yukari herself always leads an easy life. From that Shikigami's perspective, it's like her master is holding her hostage, so it's quite maddening. The danger and potency of the power to manipulate boundaries is beyond the imagination. In order to understand her, you need a yokai who's equally weird like Yukari, or human to withstand the pressure from her power. But Shikigami's a potent weapon. Yukari treats her like a weapon. Or like an item, sorry. Apparition Needle, summoning Shikigami. Okay, so she summons Shikigamis there. Teams up with Reimu. She leaves all the work to her Shikigami. Once locked onto her target, her Shikigami pursues and attacks it until either Yukari stops shooting or the target falls. Ooh. Be aware that you must move in front of an enemy to acquire a target lock. Oh, you're a target lock character. Wait, I like that too. Oh, son of a gun, I don't know who I want to play as. You know what? We haven't done like a proper Marissa playthrough. And I do like Alice, right? And I'm curious about those item pickups there, so I think we might go with them. So, we'll see. Gotta play it twice, but it's gotta be with the same characters twice. But, yeah. Alright, let's switch on over to the game. Okay, we got our unlimited lives on, so we can experience everything. We have more difficulty levels? Is there more here? Easy, normal, hard, and lunatic. Okay. So I need to apparently beat it twice. The difficulty level doesn't matter. But let's go normal and then hard, I say. Right? That way we'll get to sort of experience more, I think. So, yeah. And we got here the different teams. Well, it had us on the right one already. Aria of Forbidden Magic team. Right? That wide item collection and large auto collect, that's going to be nice. That's going to be so nice. Let's go. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's why they say it doesn't work, because it's your focus is when you do it. Oh my god, that's just a laser. That's just a laser, huh? So I can just sweep. Oh my goodness, are you serious? That's super good. Okay, well, already we got some pretty tight stuff going on. Okay, so if I go out... Like, Marissa doesn't seem great right now. It's because the laser is really good. Right? I'm trying to collect items when I should be focusing more on just clearing the waves here. Oh, Wriggle Nightbug! I know Wriggle Nightbug! I should have bombed. Shoutouts Wriggle Nightbug. I gotta kill Wriggle Nightbug. Okay. I didn't kill Wriggle Nightbug. Okay, I gotta go all the way up for that. Got it. Okay. Getting to feel comfortable going up to collect the items is an issue for sure. So, okay, Marissa's is wider for sure. Right? Ah, the moon is beautiful tonight. Don't say that. It has implications. It means something. What? Does it seriously look like that to you? Oh no, I forgot. She's just... You know. It's beautiful, isn't it? What do you call a moon like this? The Matsuyoi? I enjoy your carefree manner. If I could have enjoyed the moon view and it hadn't been short of hands, I'd never have taken you with me tonight. It's not a waste to enjoy moonlit night. Right, you too? I missed that one. Nightbug, wriggling in darkness. Wriggle, Nightbug! Totally enjoying it. At least I am. Oh, I'm enjoying it too. At least more than you, Marissa. Didn't you say something completely different? Of course not. I'm not enjoying the moon viewing, but the firefly watching, right? Almost, but not quite. Very perceptive of you, though. Well, come on, I'll shoot you first if you don't. More like firefly hunting. Frickin' wriggle Nightbug. Okay. Alright. I don't know anything about Wriggle Nightbug besides people will post a picture of Wriggle Nightbug with the caption Wriggle Nightbug, and I just go, yep, that's a Wriggle Nightbug. Firefly phenomena. Okay, so I'm definitely noticing, like, we're shooting bullets and they're breaking a lot more. That wasn't a feature before, I don't feel like at all. Like, having it where you actually get to shoot and destroy... Well, I guess those are their familiars, right? Like, I feel like that didn't exist. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, didn't know what that was. Spell bonus failed. Okay. Gotta watch for that. This, I'll say, this one immediately has, I feel like, a bigger starting difficulty, it feels like, than the last one. Oh, God, I'm not pressing the bomb button. My brain just isn't programmed with that right now. Like, I swear I pressed that one there. Okay, at least we brought it to there. Okay, let's try this here. Little bug storm. Okay. Alright. I gotta watch down here. Okay, gotta remember there's an enemy indicator down there as well. Okay. Oh, okay. That was that, right? Final spark? I think that was it. Yes, firefly hunting is about catching them, not beating them up, right? Yeah, that wasn't great. Oh, I see. There's like a human and yokai gauge down there. Yeah. I wanted to catch it, but you went and squished it. Jeez, what a pain. Don't get me wrong. All I did was dodge it. Okay. Oh, time. Moved up to 12 midnight. It's been an hour. Girls are now praying. That's what it says there. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, you have like ice shots too? Okay, that's different. Path where humans vanish. Okay. Oh, it's so risky to go for it, but it is worth it if you feel safe, you know? Okay. But I don't feel safe. Okay. So I can pull up my yokai meter and then, like, yeah, there seems to be like a you need to balance them out sort of system. Like, I don't fully get that for points, but I'm sure it makes sense to the people who actually play for, like, point values, which is not me. I've never been a high score carer for, like, anything. Okay. There's probably some ways to min-max the score by successfully going between certain ones and others. Hey, full power. See, okay, no, you're a wider shot. That's why you want to use her for sure for this. Okay. Okay. Mistia Lorelei. Never. I've never seen this person. Ah. Okay. I'm trying, man. I'm trying, but my reflexes aren't in it tonight. Hooting in the Night. That's a good name. It's like Hootie and the Blowfish. Okay. Spell bonus failed. Man! Wait! Oh, this is not even the boss, and you're talking. Huh? Night Sparrow. Oh, she's just a bird. Where are you going this late at night? Well, normally you don't do these until the end of it. It's the annual yokai extermination month. I'll go wherever yokai live. Wait, what? Are you picking a fight with me? Marissa's yokai extermination? That's hilarious. Oh, don't you know how awesome I am at that? After I fired my magic cannon, there are no humans left, let alone yokai. You human? Don't you have any idea who I am? There's no human that doesn't fear me on night roads. You're just a bird. If I wanted, I could call enough yokai here to eradicate every human in the land. What is this? What is a night sparrow? Is that a thing in Japan? What does this night sparrow think she's saying? Haha, looks like you still don't get who I am. Human? Human all the way. Well, yeah. Alright, starting night, you two will never again see in the dark. Oh, we're just doing a second battle right away, huh? Deaf to all but the song. That's a sick name. Okay. Alright, we're doing the laser straight through. Okay, oh, I didn't do this one yet. Whoa. Okay. I feel like we're just barely doing enough damage to actually do stuff, you know? Wonder what's up with that. I feel like we're very much not doing damage. Okay. I was so busy trying to dodge on that one. I was like, this is a crazy pattern. Spell bonus failed. What did I do wrong? Because I thought I broke free with it. I thought I did it. Oh, see, it's tough because Marissa's so fast. Like, her speed is actually kind of a negative. What the? How do I? Whoa, okay. There we go. Ill-starred dive. Oh yeah, you weren't joking about the night thing, huh? Okay. Okay. Keep firing. Come on. Again, failed. I'm gonna look up that spell bonus there, because I'm curious about it. I just can't even see. I guess it shows where the enemy is here, so that's kind of how you're meant to use it. It's kind of a tutorial on, hey, you have a little thing that says where the enemy is, you know? Okay, spell bonus failed. I can see clearly. I didn't find in just any darkness. For goodness sake, we got no time to waste on such small fry. But where are we headed anyway? There's no way there are any enemies in that direction. I feel a strange air from over this way, though. There's only humans over that way, all innocent, much like myself. So even though I'm using a lot of the yokai side, it looks like I'm getting a lot of human points. Am I reading that wrong? I might be. So let me try. So yeah, okay, so as I fight with you, History Eater's home. So yeah, it wants me to be her for a bit to get the score balanced over. And now it's like maxed out and going down as I'm back to her. Okay, so it's basically you want to balance out. Jeez, there was a lot happening there. You want to balance out sort of who's dealing with who. Are you serious? I don't know about playing this on hard after. Okay. This one just feels so much harder than the others. It really does. Okay, yeah, Marissa's speed is actually a problem. Full power mode. Hello? Kaini? I can't even read your name. I don't have time. You look like you look like a big character though. You look like a character that's actually like large enough to... Whoa, that's a cool pattern. Is it you? Are you the ones trying to attack the village in the middle of the night? Nah, we're just passing by. Don't mind us. I don't trust the words of a yokai. I'll make this night never have happened. Okay. Spiritual birth first pyramid. Whoa. Oh, goodness. I didn't know those were bullets. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of time, actually, to pop that, huh? Is it you're not supposed to die to get the spell bonus? I bet you that's what it is. What the heck are you? By that, you mean, whoops, I gotta be somewhere else, right? Thank you. I bet you the spell bonus is literally just don't die the whole time, which, yep, that's not happening. I did not think that the speed of Marissa was going to be a problem, and yet it actually is. She's way too fast for me, right? I do like that whole thing with the popping the enemy and the bullets go away. Naturally, I can't retreat any further. Now you're gonna surrender the humans to us? Wait, Marissa, who said we were gonna eat the humans? Half-beast of knowledge and history. To think the yokai would come as far as this village. Is it because that abnormal moon after all? They've only come here rarely before. No one's saying we're gonna eat them. Anyway, I'm in a real hurry. I don't know who you are, but we don't have time to waste for any humans. What do you mean? You're just passing quietly by, wouldn't have tried to stop you. You two are just being a little too noisy. See, she called you noisy, Marissa. Because you're going all out with your magic, even though it's the dead of the night. What are you saying? Magic's something supposed to cut loose with that night, you know? The only thing worth using secretly in the day are cyanotypes and stuff like that. What the frick is a cyanotype? I feel an unpleasant feeling approaching, so I sealed the village. Seems I was right to do that. Told you. No one's saying we're going to attack the humans. Didn't you just say surrender the humans to us? Really, the only human I'm concerned with is you. Whatever you say, you dirty liar. I won't let a single one of your Danmaku touch the humans or history of this village. Plain Asia. Marissa? I'm quite sure you haven't noticed yet, but she isn't human. She's a half-beast. Is this our first half-beast? I don't think that's a term we've really heard much so far. Maybe, unless it's the new translation of something. Okay. Alright. Alright. Ephemerality 137. We got big blasts here. Okay, I'm just popping that to clear it. I need to learn. Alright. Yeah, so no, it's not about not dying. Is it not dying and not using bombs? Wait. Is that what it is? Oh. It might be that. Okay. Alright. Ah! Man! At least I can go up and get my stuff pretty quickly. I feel like this team is narrow, because like I'm trying to still attack, because I feel like I don't do enough damage quick enough, you know? I feel like I'm always running out of time. Ooh, okay. Because their attack range is so narrow. I don't think I like them that much. Okay. 3 sacred treasures orb. That is indeed orbs. Okay. Master sparking it. Okay. Alright. Phantasmal Emperor. Whoa, what am I looking at? Okay. Okay. Oh, geez, it's like got so narrow there. Well, a half-beast I can't transform into the full moon is really just some human, really. You know you're a human too, right? If only it'd been a full moon tonight, I could have... Oh yeah, we're trying to restore that full moon. Yeah, we said that to begin with, right? What the... I never heard that. Seems to me like you know who's responsible for this. Well, now that since I've won, you'll keep your promise and tell us who it is. Promise being the one we just made just now. All right. I don't know if I'm doing the time thing right. I know it's like the game ends at a certain time, but I'm really worried that am I doing it correctly? I don't know. Legendary Dreamland Uncanny. Retribution for the Eternal Night. Okay. Boy, I wish I had some just like nice lock-on shots right now. I'm kind of feeling that real badly. Ugh. Okay. Grab. Full power. I'm red. I'm red. Yeah, I need to just clear out these fellas. Okay. Hey, can one of you guys drop a bomb or something? That'd be real nice. Okay. There's so much. Nope. Like, there's so much happening. I got some bombs, actually. So you don't want to be firing, because do you lose points when you're just doing stuff? Oh, hey. Just I thought it was strange the night still hadn't ended. So is you, Marissa. You got it wrong. The only bad person here is the only bad one is this person here. But you're guilty of the same thing, aren't you, Marissa? Doing something like this, what on earth are you two plotting? That's, you see, Reimu, how do I put this? Why the stuttering? Just yell at her like you always do. You, get out of my way, like that. Moron, look at ugly if she gets mad. Making me mad to begin with is what's ugly, right? I'll definitely have to teach you a bit of a lesson tonight. Will you still think nothing's wrong when you look behind you? The distorted moon is already that obvious, isn't it? Ah, the moon is your doing too, huh? Okay, fine, I give up. You're right, the endless night, that broken, warped moon. Maiden's Capriccio. Ooh. Hiding in the human village. Oh. Oh, I've heard this one before. Putting hats on stone statues, all of it was Alice's fault. Now get out of the way. All right. In this bamboo forest bathed in moonlight, you two shall become one of the shining bamboo trees. How beautiful. Allow me to return those words, albeit a bit differently. Come on, the end of this night will end right here. Okay. Whoa, you get like... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those bullets are huge. Are you serious? Okay. Dude, whoa. Yeah, these characters are not great with those bullet patterns. Duplex barrier. Whoa, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, that worked pretty okay, actually. Ah! I don't think I'm ever getting a spell card bonus. Okay. Oh, you're over there. Need to actually hit you. See, it's tough because then if I switch over to Marissa, I'm like way too fast. Like way too fast. I picked the wrong characters for this. Fantasy Seal Spread. Whoa, okay, that's just the... Everything explode. Okay. Let's just do this. Okay. Oh, it's not like her to retreat. Oh, I missed it. Chase her down, Marissa. Okay, we're still going, huh? Okay. Ah! I'm not getting any of those items. Again, just sometimes... Like, I love you, Master Spark, but boy, do I wish I had any way to sort of aim better. 2 bombs, huh? That's a surprise. Okay. Hello. Okay. Whoa, whoa, you're so fast. Okay. Whoa, she's like so speedy right now. Man. This definitely, like, the normal mode is a massive difficulty jump compared to the last one. Is that a known thing? Because it feels like... It really feels like it is extremely cranked up in difficulty in comparison to the last one. Now I'll show you two my true boundary. What's the point of scoring off with us again? There's 2 of you, so I get 2 tries. Evil ceiling circle. Okay. All right. Ah! I was trying, man. Okay. Well, hey. Whoa, I was trying to get those items. Okay, Did they make this fight literally to be as hard as possible on your character? Because it showed we were on a path, right? I literally think it's just they went, yep, we're going to make this as hard as possible for the character you're specifically playing as. Her movement pattern here is insane. Okay. All right. We're at least onto this. Seal concentration. Whoa, what the frick? They change! I didn't even understand what was going on there. Okay. 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 All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Yeah. Come on. Dude, wait, did I do it? I did that one. Spell card bonus. Let's get moving. See, that one worked fine because it was right in front of me. Our destination is now in sight. Well, there's not much I can do. Don't take your evil plotting too far. Also, your hat's gone. Did you say something? Man, I never knew there was such a big mansion in the bamboo forest. Oh, me neither. Bye-bye now. It's time for the good girls and losers to go home. Reimu, it's an eternal skip one turn for you. See you later. That's a fun phrase. I'm happy I got one. I'm happy I got one. All right. Whoa. Oh, we're just going right in, huh? Okay. Pure cage in the filthy world. I wish I could read some of these. Okay, cool. Noticing they're rabbits. Is that going to mean anything? There are a lot of oh, because it's the moon, right. Moon stuff. So usually once you get to like this point in the game, I feel like they make it so that the stuff is a lot, like the stages go by a lot quicker. Like, are we right at the boss already? Okay. Come on, big bullets. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, you know what? We got bombs. Use them. Who? Whoop. Touhou Inaba. I don't... Okay, so are you like the hair of Inaba? Like, is that what you are? Because I only know about that from SMT. I don't even know what that is. I just know it's a random rabbit you get. Okay, cool. Okay, well, you got a big set of bullet patterns here, which I'm missing. Okay, are you just gone? Is that just you? Okay, you were just a unnamed, nothing rabbit boss. Got it. Okay. Boy, I'm really looking forward to playing through as these two characters again. Okay. That, unless maybe, I wonder if I can use the all unlock code to just make it so that I'm able to just do stuff normally. I don't know, we'll have to see. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, nope. That's just too much. That's just too much. You're too late. Oh, yeah, I've seen you before. I've sealed the doors. You can't take the princess away now, can you? Is it going to be Kaguya? Is that what we're doing? Whoa, that because you're a rabbit and we're dealing with Moon, right? Corridor was long and dark, Alice. Somebody would deal with her to begin with. Your name's like Raisin or something, right? Raisin Udongan Inaba. Okay, Inaba, yeah, okay. You two are Earthlings, aren't you? What are you up to at this time of night? Isn't she like a time traveler? Am I mixing her up with another Touhou? Take an entire day of wiping a hall that long. I think it'd be much easier and faster than cleaning your house. Let's deal with her. Looks like some weirdos have snuck in. You're busy right now if you have no business other than burglary. Leave. The ones who'd be busy at this time of night are the ones who aren't living here, right? Your colleagues? Since Marissa will never get to that point, I will. You and your cohorts are responsible for the Warp Moon incident, right? That's right. So we return the moon quietly now, or return it after we give you some trouble? Take your pick. Hey, don't just take all my cool lines. Who are you? There's no way you can return the moon yet. Who are you? Even as we speak, our relation with the Lunarians are worsening still. Okay. At this rate, there's no way for our princess to escape other than by making the Earth into a sealed chamber. Who are you? Marissa, watch out. That person's power isn't anything like I've felt before. It looks like the two of you are using a copy of an ancient power. Chaotic power from the time before humans were around. Those were the days. Wonder if such powers should be patentable. But before anything else, Udongi, I'll leave this to you. Whatever you do, do not let them take our princess. Okay. Leave it to me. I won't let a single one of those closed doors be opened. Chattering away like that, then just running away. It's like she's saying, hey, come beat me up later. She certainly is, but whether or not we do that depends on whether she's the culprit behind this incident or not. If we forget about that, it'll be morning. You two are ignoring me too much. You see that? Hypnotic corridor is one of my traps. Since you two can't fly straight, you'll be completely wiped out by my power. Well, that should be Marissa's line. You'll be completely wiped out by her magic cannon, you hogweed. Don't take my cool lines. I wonder if you'll still be able to say that if you're gazing in the eyes of this lunar rabbit. Okay. Yeah, okay, bullets. She's a gun type character, right? Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Man, I sure love aiming only one place. Yeah, it's just like I'm screwed because of how my gameplay is. I love it. Red-eyed hypnotism mind shaker. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool looking. I love that sort of shift there. Yeah, that's cool. I love that. Yo, the red eyes, that's cool. Like bullet shift? Wait, bullet shifting is cool as hell. Wait, the song. Do 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 do. Okay, we're doing this song again? Okay. So I guess reusing songs is just going to become a thing going forward. I don't mind at all. Okay. Hallucinogenic tuning. Visionary tuning. Dude, I love this. That's so cool. And then you're supposed to try and find a safe spot, and now it can, like, move up. And then I need to find a safe. That's cool, though. Yeah, oh my goodness. Your gameplay system is so cool. Oh, I was just not safe after that bomb, huh? Whoa. Yeah, immediately her gameplay system is super cool. Even like this here is super cool. Okay. Again, I just feel like, man, I just can't easily get to where they are. I thought it'd be easy getting all the items, but with her gameplay system, it really doesn't... It's not conducive to, unless you sort of know what to do with them. Okay. Yo, that guitar? Whoa. Okay, I was trying to, like, move to a safe area. Like here, right? And then... Yeah, okay. Idling waves. So now I want to kind of go like here. And yet, see, like I can see where I want to go for that. Okay. Oh, wow. I ran right into her. Okay. Whoa. The bullets are coming down. And then they, like, disappear. Whoa, okay. Well, they just turn, like, invisible and then come back in. Oh, that's cool, though. Right? You can sort of see them, and then they're like, still continuing. But they're, like, invisible for a sec. Okay. And then they continue on, and you can sort of see where you're kind of safe as they sort of come back in. Yeah, like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I see there. Come on. Yeah, it didn't happen there. Did the moon return to normal? No, she wasn't the one. It must have been that other one. I may have lost, but do you really think you can oppose my master? There's no way we'll lose. She looked pretty dinky to me. I'll admit I wasn't strong this time, but my master is the greatest brain of anyone on the entire moon. There's no way she'd ever lose to fools like the two of you. But using your brain for Danmaku, are you dumb or something? Danmaku's all about power. Comments like that are why people think you're dumb. Danmaku is all about brains. It's just common sense. It's interesting they are just translating it as Danmaku. They're like, yeah, we just decided that's the word for us, you know? Are you, like, just here's an enemy! Fills the screen! The orb in the night sky hiding the princess. Okay. 4 o'clock. Again, these stages are where they start to get really short in comparison. At least it seems to be you destroy the main girl and then they all pop. And you're kind of safe there. At least a little bit. That piano riff is familiar too. Okay. Come on. What if I just like, yeah. Hey, haha. Good, so you're following me. Marissa, shoot her. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Aaron? Okay, I've heard that name before. Aaron Yagokoro. Okay. I feel like this character's design, I've seen her before. She definitely must be one of the more popular ones. Hello, okay, that's a thing there. But what if I'm inside of it? Oh, inside isn't great. Inside's also a slight problem. Okay. Oh man, those things will just come at you, huh? It feels like they're just spawning in. I know they're not, but it feels like it at least. Oh, whoa, we're in space. Oh yeah, that is a little chunk of the moon missing, huh? You just keep popping on and running it off again. What are you? Oh, impatient, Maya, aren't you too stupid? Have you not realized how far I've led you astray? Marissa, look around. I'm looking. We wound up outside at some point. Yes, the outside. You were led through that eternal corridor and came here. Brain of the moon? So how's the air outside? Which is to say, there is air outside the Earth. Marissa, this is strange, that moon and those stars. You've just been saying Marissa for a while now. Can't you do anything by yourself? And thus, humans who depart from the moon are led to this false moon. There's a fake moon? The passage between Earth and the moon has been severed by my hand. With this, you Earthlings will never reach the moon. And the Lunarians will never find the princess. Princess? Oh, so you're moon people. What makes you think that? When people go crazy, it's usually because of the moon, that's all. The princess, myself, and Racing certainly came from the moon. Okay, sure. But we can't go back there now, not since a long time ago. It doesn't really matter to us whether you can go back or not. Haven't you moon people considered those who like looking at the moon? Well, about that. If the Earth's people only looked at it, there would be no problem, but there are foolish Earthlings who deliberately come all the way to the moon and in the end stick a flag on it as if it were their own. Okay, so this is happening like now, huh? That's why Earthlings have always been and are forever will be inferior. We never did such a thing. There are people on Earth who will suffer without the... This is a great timing because we're the moon mission right now. There are people on Earth who will suffer without the full moon's presence too. Don't you think they'd retaliate if you stole the full moon from that Earth? That's fine, my spell's already complete, you see. When the morning comes, I'll give you back your moon. Of course, it's always been ours anyway. Oh, all right. So that means all that's left is the retaliation you get for having hidden it up till now. Yeah, now how badly should we beat her up? I don't want to be hurt, unfortunately for you, though I happen to know a bit about medicine, so minor injuries won't be a problem. Well, that's pretty convenient. Could we ask you to fix up her nutrition as well? By the way, medicine can be used to attack. Oh, are you Dr. Mario? Okay. What are you doing? You doing the moon beams? Okay. Cool. Boy, I wish I kept my power up. Ooh, that's a very almost heroic sounding theme. Come on. Okay. Memories of the Age of Gods. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's see. Whoa, where are we now? It's like a pattern. That's a cool little bullet pattern. I like that. It's like stars in the sky. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. So let's try and get through. We're not gonna break through with this time. Okay. Seimei Yugi life game. What does that mean? Is it like reversey? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I don't know what they were expecting me to do with that. I mean, I know that these giant bullets, it's just the center that's actually a problem, but even still. Okay. All right, so what's next? Big shots, big bullets. Now there's spinning. Okay. Come on. Yeah, man, I wish those had... Like, I get it. That's the whole point, is that they have ambiguous hitboxes, and that's what makes them difficult to sort of judge, but... yeah, man. The white border is fine. Everything else is not. Okay. I can't even see a path going forward in some of those. Like, is it you're supposed to just fully dodge them? Like, not try and weave? Omoi Kane. Well, I recognize that name from SMT as well. Okay, I saw where to go at least. The idea of it's like, well, here's the device. Well, I guess a beam is useful here because you can just go straight through it, huh? Oh, I bet you there's a strategy to be like right where it's like firing, and like that's how you can easily get through it. I bet you there's a strategy for that. Okay. Oh my god, it literally is the moon landing. That is... Does Lance Armstrong know he's in this? Neil Armstrong. I always get them mixed up. I have to think. Does he know? Is that him? I don't know. I guess this confirms the United States exists in the Touhou universe, which is weird to think about. Just real photos of real life in the background is crazy. Curse. It's literally called Apollo 13! Okay. Alright, it's like a big... Again, everything's like roundish to be like, it's the moon. Okay. Alright. Nope. Okay. Astronomical cover-up. Is that implying that she thinks the moon landing is fake? That's almost what it sounds like. Whoa, that's cool. Okay. She was just complaining about it, so I don't think she thinks it's fake. But I think it's named after that. There's people thinking that the moon landing, the recent moon thing was fake because they landed in the ocean. And they're like, notice how they never land on land when the ships come back in, because then people would take pictures and you'd know that it was fake. And they're like, think about that for just a second, why they land on the ocean and not anywhere else. Oh, wait. Certain bullets are on or off. Wait, there's like Ikaruga gameplay? Wait. Are you serious? That's super curious that there's some things that are on for one and off for another. Huh. But it's basically saying I have to use Alice here. Okay. I feel like I'm not even hitting you, yeah. Okay. I'm not doing that. Can I just, like, get up there? Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Wait, maybe no, it's not. Yes, it is. I think that is what they expect you to do, is to then use this to fly up through here, right? Fly up through, and then you're sort of safe past here. I think that's what they want you to do, right? I am not doing nearly enough damage. I feel like I'm not even hurting at all, you know? Okay. What are you doing? Oh, you have to be Kaguya. Aaron, I will grant you one more chance with my power. You lose this time. You there, you stray cats. With the medicine made by my power and Aaron's true strength, you'll never forget this as long as you live. Whoa. Horai Elixir. Okay. Alright. There's a lot happening. There was a lot happening there. Dissolve spell? What is happening? Last spell failed. That was the first time I saw the word last spell there. Okay. Huh. Wait, is that it? Oh. Okay, so she's the final boss on that route. Let's see here. Nighttime at the Hakurei Shrine. The first full moon in what seemed like ages bathed Kinsoku in bewitching glow. Under its enchantment, a pair crept toward the shrine in a suspicious manner. It certainly is the kind of night made for mischief. Well, a full moon did indeed return. The princess from that moon hid herself away once again. Alright, round here should be good. This art's excellent. I love it. What could be so interesting yet to drag me all the way out here to see? Doesn't interesting for you mean things like sunny side up, moon, rabbit eyes, or Reimu on his stick? Guess it wouldn't be that interesting. Only noticed this recently, but don't you think something's off about the moon? The moon looks like your ordinary full moon to me. Alright, you're inside shrine grounds now, but take one step forward, you'll be outside. Just keep your eyes on the moon. Is this like the moon is broken? You're trying to trip me. I'm trying to trip you up. Wait, huh? Why are you surprised? You see it too, don't you? What am I seeing? Size seems to be different. Its color has changed. It's just a different moon. Whoa. Huh. Something needs to be resolved. Okay. Atmospheric conditions can change the apparent size and color of the moon. That might have explained differences they saw. They saw seemed out of the ordinary. Feeling they're still missing something, they decided to investigate once more. Try clearing the game again without a continue. Okay, well, we're going to do that again. I'm not going to show it again because that will just be annoying. You don't need to see that again. Yeah, I'm not going to hard. This game's already way harder than the last one. Wow. At least with these characters, you know? So, I'll do a quick run through on my own to get to the end there. And then that way we'll be able to see it there, see the true ending. Okay. I don't know if it's because of the characters I picked, but I don't love this one. I think this is the first that I've kind of felt like about. There's cool stuff in it. I think some of the characters they introduce, I mean, Wriggle Nightbug, they're cool, but I don't feel like I like the double character system a ton. I feel like that could be cool if it was customizable and you can actually pick kind of two distinct ones you kind of prefer. But as for this, I don't love it. It was okay, right? Capable of creating games. He is. That is something he can do, right? I don't know if this is the English localization people, but I feel like the credits are given a lot more play. Like there's just more interesting stuff going on with the writing, at least. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like compared to, you know, 6 and 7, I feel like this one, I'm not going to say it's a step back. I just feel like it's okay. Yeah. I'm almost worried, though, that people will be like, but this is everyone's favorite. They all love this one. This is everyone's favorite one. But I don't think it's going to be. Right? I don't think so. I feel like whenever people talk about Touhou, this doesn't come up, you know? I don't know. Gotta respect. Gotta respect. Okay. So yeah, I got one spell card. Oh, spell practice has been unlocked. Oh yeah. Last word. Selectable when you click. Oh. So I got some of these already. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna just do a quick second run through, and then when I get to the last stage there, I'll show it off, and then we'll continue, and then we'll do extra as well, right? Except let me check the I'll put in the code for unlocking that with all characters, so I don't have to play as the same ones again, right? We'll not worry about that, but I'll do this again a second time with those two. So see you all in a second. Wait, this is new. This is new. What is she doing here? Whoa. Whoa, this is new. Okay. Hello? I have Invincible on. So that's just because I don't know what's happening. Can't even use a bomb. Oh, is this the last spell thing? Oh, okay, so there's more last spells. Okay, that didn't happen last time. Wow. Okay, let's get moving. I wonder if that's for not dying on a boss or something. Destination's now in sight. Okay, so yeah, it's the same then. Okay. That didn't happen last time. Oh, that was different dialogue about, like, gunpowder and stuff. I should have read that. That was actually different. Okay, well, you can click and read that. This is new. Yep, this is a different final stage. Something about gunpowder. I don't know, I expected it to only happen new stuff after you beat it. 5 impossible requests. Okay. I don't know how I got to half past. I must have done something different on a stage to only go up a half hour. I don't fully get the systems of this game. Are we there? No, I was gonna say. Okay. Wait, am I still invincible? I am. Gonna not. There we go. That'll be better. Okay. There we go. Off and resume. Okay, now I gotta actually try and play a bit. I will say, I did get, because even if you don't die, if you get hit still, you will not get the spell cards. I did get a few more legitimate spell cards, and I'm pretty happy about that. Jeez, I told you not to let them come this way. What? I didn't know that. Feels like we're heading in the right direction. Okay. Yeah, so I actually did get a couple, mostly early spell cards there, but I did, right? That's pretty good. Makes me happy. It helps knowing the difference between, hey, this, the human can destroy the familiars. The yokai doesn't see them, which has benefits as well, right? I did not know there was Ikaruga stuff in this. Like, yeah, like, oh, I can not care about that when I'm at this, but then with this, they create like a little shield, you know? What if I was just like, yeah. There we go. Wait, are you just dead? Did we kill you? That's a cool shot. Marissa flying to the moon. Hey, it's the full moon. Yes, it's quite simply... You must be Kaguya, right? A true magic power that you've gazed at for hundreds, no thousands of years. Marissa, that full moon is dangerous. The moon's dangerous, so you half asleep saying that? Perhaps you can't see them yourself, but there are a ridiculous number of full moon beams falling on us. Don't call weird names. Oh yeah, there you go. Kagura Horizon. Now the original power of the moon has been revived. The moon with no impurity throws its pale light upon an earth with no impurity. The light is an ancient memory forgotten even by the superior Lunarians. In short, the full moon beams. Can't see them, but I feel them slapping down on me. At this rate, ordinary humans would go insane. Oh, the moon makes you go insane. Okay, so that's literally what's happening with the plot. You okay, Marissa? I'm used to being insane. What's up with all this anyhow? Why is there a full moon now? Thanks to Aaron's spell, the pure moon and the pure earth have been isolated. By staying here, it seems I can hide myself from both the earth and the moon. This is some pretty huge hide and seek. But with this spell of Aaron's, while the spell of Aaron's is perfect, I don't really like it. There's no one else here, no one visits either. I'm bored to death. An earth with no impurity has nobody on it. It's a very Lunarian-esque mentality. Isn't this good timing? You can play with this impure pair here as much as you want, and then we'll take you away. Well, since I wasn't born here, quite the challenge for you to get me out. I remember having an exchange like this long, long ago. Okay. I don't really care about the full moon, but this girl here won't stop throwing a fit over it being gone. Not just throwing some fit. Keep goofing off too much, divine punishment will fall upon you. Divine punishment? That doesn't sound good. My stay on Earth is already divine punishment as well, though. I know. Whenever someone came to take me away, I gave them an impossible request. Impossible request? You mean if we fulfill it, we can take you out of here? My 5 requests that so many humans have... Oh, is it going to be each of our, like, spell cards? How many of them can you fulfill? Knight of the Bamboo Cutter. Okay, so it's this song again. Okay. Alright. It's like a chaotic mix of it, though. Wow. Well, if you're on the wrong side of that big, long sausage, you're just screwed, huh? 5 colored shots. Okay, is this the version of this song? Yeah, I love this song. I forget what it's called. Because I'm trying to focus on the game, which is not going great. How the frick did I dodge those? Okay. Alright. That's a lot. Again, it's what I feel like this is a character that could probably be really good if you know the patterns and know where to go, right? But I feel like other characters are better for first-time players if you're just focusing on dodging and just, like, sight reading, if you will. Okay. Because I feel like sight reading Touhou and memorizing Touhou are 2 entirely different skill sets, Buddha's stone bowl, indomitable will. Oh, it's a bowl, all right. Got lasers, got stars. I thought I was safe there, but I guess not. Okay. At least her hitbox seems pretty big because of her dress there. It was moving at the angle that I thought I was safe in, but I'm not. The stars have a slight left and right to them. That's what it is. They're not straight down. Okay. All right. Big spinners. Lots of colors. Thanks, Doc. Am I safe up here? Sometimes I gotta watch for, are there any times when you are safe to just be right up in their face, Because it feels like there's some where you are safe to be up in their face, but it's kind of rare. Okay. Yeah, like, not there, nope. At least keep a little bit of power. Or not. I didn't even see what hit me there. Okay. Come on, don't get timed out. Robe of the Fire Rat. Patient Mind. Yeah, it's a... Whoa. Okay, these are... I'll say the bullet variety is cool. We're getting so many varieties about... Say, here's a good example of where it's like... Oh, maybe not. Yeah, no, never mind. With how those aim, you're super not safe to jump up in there, huh? Okay. There is a lot more bullet variety. It feels like every character has unique bullets at certain points. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and then there's stuff coming up from the bottom, too. That's cool. Okay. Alright. Let's try and... Yeah, it's like... I'd love to use Marissa's... well, I guess it's not much of a wider shot when it's not powered up. Right? Okay. I mean, I guess the just cover yourself in a circle technique is pretty powerful, huh? Okay, we're just gonna go on. Swallows cowrie shell everlasting life. Whoa, okay, whoa, okay. All right. Ah. Okay. Bullet Branch of Horai Rainbow Danmaku. Yep. That's Rainbow's all right. Oh, I like how it makes a little pattern that then you gotta swoosh in between. I like that. See, I like these actually. Oh, this has a lot of HP though. Wait, is she invincible? Is this literally just say you have to time it out one? Because I feel like the HP isn't even doing anything. And like, yeah, that's not even touching her. This one? Is this one that you literally just have to time out? Or are you supposed to destroy these? Do I even have time for that? Man. Because, like, they're not getting hit by this. Oh, no, the HP is going down. It's just extremely slowly. Can you even destroy this one? So slow. Maybe, again, you have to be fully powered up. Okay. Yeah, that one's crazy. What the? I see. The ones who are stopping the night. It's you two, isn't it? Oh? Oh, here we go. Imperishable Night Crescent Moon. This is the last spell. What the frick? Okay, that's getting a little small, that area there. I was like, where the frick? It's half-finished Eternal Light that you have made. Okay, now we're in the last phase here. Wait, can I not even fire? Oh. Wait, Daybreak. Was I not supposed to get hit at all? Oh. Did I fail? Did I actually fail at the very end? Was I supposed to not let Daybreak arrive? Did I get a bad ending? Ayan with deep within the bamboo forest. Rapid growth of bamboo makes a bamboo forest an ever-shifting landscape, and even those familiar with the neck of the wood find themselves losing their way. Deep within lies a magnificent mansion that gleams in the moonlight. Though this mansion was quite large and had stood there a long time, those living in Tokyo were completely unaware of its existence. Or rather, perhaps all those he came across were hypnotized believing it was just a trick of light. I think we actually might have did it. Okay, don't you think rummaging stuff up in an old mansion sounds fun? Don't let me into your idea of fun. You don't have to follow me. Have fun trying to find your way out. Alone in this forest? No way. This is how an archaeologist feels excavating relics. Wouldn't this just be grave robbing? You're mixing those up. I'm really not. Aren't you sort of curious to see what will pop out, though? Hold it right there. Pop goes. Of course I'm going to pop out. I live here. What are you doing sneaking around like this? May not look like it, but I have two sides. I'm a magician by day and night, an archaeologist by the rest of the time. And I'm an archaeologist right now. It's kind of funny. So could you let us through? Even though you're an archaeologist, why would I need to let you through? If you're a magician by day and night, I don't get when that's leaving you time to be an archaeologist. By archaeologist, I mean grave robber. Grave robber? This isn't the time. Go home. Let me correct myself. We're just robbers. Shoo shoo. We're not getting anywhere with this, Marissa. Where's something about this? Where's something like we're here for an appointment? It's fine. It's always like this. Mostly treat you like this wherever you go. Kaguya, mind you, we have guests. Come all the way out here. The robbers. Even robbers are already, aren't they? Inaba, why don't you escort our guests to the Four Seasons room and fetch them some tea? Oh, you don't have to do all that. Ever the courteous robber. Are we really going to treat these people like our guests? Been hiding here for quite some time now, but I never imagined there were Earthlings who would rival the power of the moon. So if you would, I'd like to hear more about the Gensokyo of today. It's a fun place. It's Marissa's cut and dry for ya. And sometimes there are people who switch out the full moon for a fake one. It's a fun, laid-back place overrun by yokai. How about we just continue this over tea discussion? Fascinating. The Earth I remember was a world overrun by yokai. However, the humans led lives with absolutely no margin for error, knowing they could be devoured at any moment. Such was their harsh, suffocating existence. And yet, well, I still don't know if I'm dead or not. I'm not so hungry that I'd eat a human as filthy as you. It'd be doubly fascinating to see humans and yokai cooperating like this. Tonight's little child will be interesting. Please don't forget that they're robbers. Archaeologists. As it turns out, the waxing moon wasn't the real moon at all. With the brilliant, mysterious light of the true full moon shining down once more, Gensokyo's former powers seemed to be returning. Kaguya and her entourage, who'd been hiding out in Gensokyo, came to learn that within its protective barrier, they were already safe from the Lunarian pursuers. With no need for the false moon, the original moon was restored. In Gensokyo, those who come from space are not considered outsiders. They are like the rest people of fantasy. Kaguya and the others are sure to settle in just fine. Good ending, too. You may choose between final stages. Oh, okay, I see. So then you get a choice between them. That's neat. That's neat. Okay. Yeah, I'll say, even though I was playing with like Super Invincible mod and stuff, the second playthrough did feel better, which is the expected experience for sure. Like that's what it should be. Yeah, we've already seen this. Can we skip? Is that possible? No? All right. But no, the second playthrough did actually feel better, knowing some of the stuff coming up ahead of time. Yeah, and again, that's the expected experience, right? This is a game you're supposed to practice. I'm just kind of skipping that because that's who I am. Let me just see here. So yeah, I got the code, so we can unlock the extra mode. And I remember we have to actually read the extra mode prologue before we do it, right? Because that's the whole, it's kept separate in the document. Let me see if I can pull that up there. Let's see here. I'm going to pull that up. I'm going to go Touhou 8. Story, Omake and extra story, right? I think so. Is this here? Music, derivative works. Oh, that'll be interesting to read about. Extra story right here. Okay, I got this here. So we'll read that before we continue. Okay, so first off, oh, and then to all the wonderful players, I give you the fear of eternal life. Try the extra stage. We'll unlock that with everyone, so I don't have to play as the same characters. I want to try someone else. Okay, so I am still Wriggle with my cheats on. All right, no. Extra, that goes by so quickly. Okay, so we go to, let's see here. Go to high score, or it's, yeah, result, high score list. while holding shift, right, left, D, D, Q, Q, Q. I don't think I did that right. Let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, D, D, Q, Q, Q. No? Because it just is the high score list. Maybe... Okay, so high score list. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so while holding shift or Q. And then it's okay, let's try 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm doing it. I did my left and rights backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, D, D, Q, Q, Q. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, D, D, Q, 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 Q. No? Really? Uh-oh. Am I looking at the right one? Imperishable Night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, D, D, Q, Q, Q. Oh, there we go. Hey. You just have to do it fast or something. All right, so all 8 players have been unlocked. There we go. So we get unlocked. So if I go to this, right? Yeah, look, it's all clear. Oh, yeah, now you can play as them individually. Well, that's cool, right? It's a cool feature, right? So let's go just to the music room for a sec. Oh, they actually keep them locked. That's good. Okay. Oh, that's the title screen. Let's do this one. Okay. So, with the real moon's light shining on Gensokyo in the night, the angle of the sun in the afternoon became lower. This led to what humans call the perfect temperature. Gensokyo was as peaceful as always. Reimu. Ah, geez, it's so boring. Hakure Shrine. A shrine lying on the border of Gensokyo. The shrine maiden there was as bored as ever. Yeah, isn't there anything happening? Says Marissa. Usually after a large-scale battle, there'd be an aftershock type events going on. Reimu. Well, it'd be better if it wasn't an incident. Marissa seemed pretty restless as well. Sakuya. That's why this kind of setup is strange. Nothing seems to be happening. Marissa. Maybe it's because we're all scared because we're all ready for it to happen? Combination of a maid and a shrine was unexpectedly fitting. Yomu. No, something will happen. Yuyuko said so. Reimu. Ellipses. Not a very credible claim. Kathonk. It wasn't the sound of a bamboo tube or a deer scare, as they're called, but still a sound reverberating through their heads. This is how bored they were. Scene change. Kaguya. If you're that bored, since tonight's a full moon, go undertake a trial of guts. Reimu. Hey, when did you come into my shrine? That person that emerged from within the shrine was Kaguya, an alien. An ordinary person could not fathom the actions and thoughts of an alien. Marissa, trial of guts, there are many scary things. Kaguya, don't worry. When the real full moon is shining brightly tonight, come to the bamboo forest in the dead night and see for yourself. You'll taste the true meaning of terror. It's wonderful. Sakuya. You wouldn't happen to be planning anything, would you? Kaguya. It's not a trick or anything, but it's scary, really, far more than your honorable mistress. Yomu. The trial of guts. That's a bit... Reimu, how can a half-ghost be the one that's most scared of it? Scene change. And since everyone is bored, their appearance changed into one of interest. And Kaguya's actions clearly show that something strange was afoot. Reimu, what'll happen if something occurs while we're undergoing the trial of guts? Why don't they just call it a test of courage? That's usually what they go with in translations, but okay. Marissa, if she came to instigate us to this trial of guts, it means it's already the incident's entrance. Sakuya, whatever happens, as long as we take turns, the rest remain at the shrine, it'll be fine. Yomu, you're all really doing it? It's a trial of guts. Everyone was motivated. Kaguya, oh yes, that's right. Make sure you go on this trial of guts as a 2-person team, like you did when you came to me. That way, if anything happens to one of you, we'll find out quickly. Reimu, that's definitely not suspicious. Marissa, is this your revenge for that? Kaguya, what are you talking about? It's just to ensure the safety of you all. Sakuya, this isn't something the instigator of a trial of guts should say. Yomu, I definitely won't go alone. Final one here. All right. In the end, getting bored and spurred on by Kaguya, they decide to set out in the dead of night to undertake the trial of guts. For the time being, the four of them went to call on their partners. In the first place, Gensokyo is filled with things like yokai and phantoms. What could this extremely scary thing be? Kaguya. If they carry out the extermination, it'll be a real help. As the true full moon shined brightly on the bamboo forest, fairies and yokai beyond the imagination of Reimu and Ko ran rampant. This noisiness, however, wasn't the trial of guts, but it was instead yokai extermination. Now, the trial of guts. Let your guts shine through. It was said that eating a mermaid's guts made you immortal. It's gonna be about a mermaid? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so Reimu Stage 4 from 4th game Lotus Land Story. I thought so, okay. Let me just see here. The one I'm thinking of is... Is this the one I'm thinking of? No. Really insane. Last spell. Okay. Well, let's get started here. Extra start. Full moon. The moon drives people mad. Let's go as... You know what? Let's be these two, because they're new, right? Doll of Horai. Oh, you fire like... What the frick? You actually have something that can fire backwards? And your shots are just, like, super wide. Okay. And you can instantly... Whoa, get all the bullets there. Okay. Yeah, okay, your shot is weird. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can get full power right away. Okay. You can do it even if you're not in the mode. Okay. Oh, I see. When it's fully powered up, that's actually pretty good. It's like, it's wherever you last move. Oh, that aiming is actually crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's a difficult, but could be really good if you know what to do moveset, huh? I just didn't even see I didn't even think about them up there. All right, who's it gonna be? Is it a mermaid? What are you? I've never seen you. You've got some guts, challenge me on a trial of guts, but I'm not scared of you. Won't let you lay a finger on that human. Wait, what the frick? Oh, this is your beast form. Okay. I guess that is the thing. Okay, let's try some bombs here. So regular bomb. Oh, it's literally just the big slash. Cool. Okay, reincarnation. That's a cool one, actually. So yeah, they're not joking about the you can't aim while you're doing it sort of thing. Okay. All right. That is a widespread shot. Okay. Okay, so she's just the mini boss, right? Yeah. So, okay, it's Yomu is the one for when they're behind you, and this is for when they're ahead of you. I see. Yeah, because, like, that shot's crazy strong. That's crazy good. It actually deals with them real fast. Okay. Whoa, those are fast bullets. So can all the yokai pick them up when they're at the top, or is it just Yuko here? Okay. Yeah, the human side is definitely weaker, but it has unique benefits. Ghastly Dream. Okay, yeah. Attacks just stopped all of a sudden. This is where things are at their scariest. A phantom dressed loudly and conspicuously, and in the dead of night, when even the plants are asleep under the full moon. Oh, I've seen you before. Seeing phantoms is rare, but your appearance stands out. Someone's there. Yomu, there she is. Fujiwara no Moko. Okay, yeah, no, I figure of the person of the Horai. Funny for a phantom to be saying that. A human, I was about to slash her by mistake. A human at this hour, that's definitely weird. I live around here to begin with. Time aside, you two are far more unusual. What business do you have here? You're here for a trial of, Lady Yuko? Yomu, don't get too close to her. Lady Yuko? That girl's not a normal human. Don't touch her. Like a Moko, like from, SMT, right? Don't eat her. Her curse will poison you too. And above all, my powers can't affect her. Uh-oh. That's a pretty sour way to talk to someone you've only just met. What are these powers, huh? What are you trying to do? Lady Yuko can invoke death in humans, but that doesn't work on you. So you tried to take my life right out the back. You're pretty dangerous phantoms. Aren't you a human? Well, then I don't understand why Lady Yuko would be afraid of you. Unfortunately, yes, I am human. I just sort of can't die is all. Person of Horai. That is scary, Yomu. You're fine with Charlotte Guts until now. Did you do something funny? Well, I'll just do something about this myself. I would never have thought something could frighten the unshakable Lady Yuko. Shouldn't I get along well with phantoms? It's irritating. Maybe I should just start attacking? What's so frightening about it, Lady Yuko? A human who has drunk the Horai elixir will be unable to age or die. If another human eats the immortal human's liver, that person too will never age or die. And if a ghost eats them, an undying ghost will be born. Thus, the cycle of Horai ends. They'll never achieve nirvana or reincarnate, and the elixir will stop along with them. This is kind of crazy. I guess it'd be fine if you didn't eat them. Then don't eat them! My god, you're such noisy phantoms. If I turn myself to a phantom myself, would I be as crazy as you two? Guess I'll never know since I won't die. I was a fool for worrying. Lady Yuko's Lady Yuko, after all. I might still eat them. Those eternally fresh raw guts look pretty tasty to me. I'll take care of what your powers can't reach, Lady Yuko. Can the dead really strike the living in the end? We may not be able to make you one of us, but let's give it a try to see if you really are immortal. Ghosts who have forgotten nirvana cannot be reborn. A human who cannot die will never know the vivid netherworld. Before a life born, many, many times there is darkness. After a death died, many, many times there is shade. As I don't know death, I've surpassed the darkness. See this beautiful Danmaku unchanged from the dark samsara. Holy crap. Yeah, I've definitely heard of this character before. The name Moku is definitely super familiar. Okay. Boy, it's nice to just dodge and shoot. Statue of Limitations? Curse of Tsukino Iwakase. Oh, wait, well, where did that come from? Oh, we got the homing knives again. That's what it is. Okay. It's been a while since we've seen the knives, because I'm not playing as a Sakuya there. Okay. I'm out of bombs. Oh, nice. That was smart. And totally unintended. Yeah, it's nice to just go up there, get the items, and then you're good, you know? Okay. Ooh, little Glockenspiel action. Okay. Firebird Feng Wing Ascension. Okay, you got birds. We got birds coming after us. What if I just slash your bird? The bird is a big hitbox. Feathers. Okay, but it gets smaller the where it comes towards you. Okay. Oh, that's actually good if you're at a weird angle. Okay. Ghastly Dream. Resurrection. Okay. Let's... Nope. Okay. Wounds of the Metsuzai Temple. Okay. I'll say, I feel like that does a lot of damage, actually. Can we destroy that? Nope. There's so much. Yeah, like, there's so much happening with these. And you know what doesn't help? They look to me like the items. They look a little too close to the items. My brain goes, I should be collecting these. They're just like ever slightly too close. Oh, you're not joking about Undying. Oh, Resurrection, because she keeps coming back. Right. Okay. All right. Trying my best. Okay, and there we go. Undying Shufu's dimension. We know Shufu. Oh no, Shufu, no! Shufu, you can't do that shape. Oh, these boxes are crazy though. Okay. Makes sense. Shufu is an Undying and a Phoenix, right? So yeah, your whole shtick is resurrection, right? That makes sense then. Okay. All right. Oh man. Okay. I just gotta keep making sure I get my stuff back. They thankfully give you more than enough time, it seems, to kind of always get it back. I mean, I'm still net losing, but... Okay. Actually, your attack is pretty strong. Honest Man's Death. Whoa. Oh, good heavens. Oh, I can't even, my brain cannot even keep up with this. There's a laser too? How do you deal with the laser? Is the laser for only one or the other? No, I legitimately don't know how you're supposed to do this. Like, are you supposed to go across? That's crazy. Okay. I know it's because I'm, you know, here's the thing. Like, these are the extra battles. The idea of you need to do these, you know, perfectly. And these are like the ultimate challenge. I shouldn't feel bad about these, honestly. Is she invincible during supers? I think she is. I don't think that's hitting her at all. I don't think it's hitting her at all. Yeah, the aiming thing can do some crazy stuff for sure. Okay. Okay, I'll just honestly just do my best. That's a lot. That's a lot. So it's the one that you're not playing as who appears, right? For your death bomb, your super death bomb. Seems like it. All right, what's next? We're just not even in the phase yet. Okay. I'm not going to say I've given up dodging, but I kind of feel like I have. Just because I'm at 0 power. Indistinguishable Phoenix's Tail. I feel like I've seen this character, but never seen with, like, the wings and stuff. Is that just a thing that's been, like, retconned out, or... Is it just, do people are like, nah, it's cooler to just imagine her just being like this? I don't know. Okay. It is fun to slash through and turn all those into points, I'll say. Boy, there's just a lot. Like, it's fine for the first little bit, but then it gets to the point where you're like, what the frick am I supposed to do? Okay. It's also tough to even sort of see where, like, where the trajectory of them, right? Because they literally all sort of blend into each other. Okay. Oh my god, like 2 more. These just get worse and worse too. Because these are fast. These are so fast. These are so fast. Like, sometimes I'm thinking, I'm like, can I just like, whoop, 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 and like, it kind of works out, but it also kind of doesn't. Okay. South wind, clear sky, Fujiyama volcano. Oh, that's behind me. Oh, what the frick? Oh, you're like spawning a thing behind, and oh my god. How did I dodge that? What did I do? Like, every now and then I just sort of swoosh around in a way where I'm like, how am I doing that? Legitimately don't know. Okay. All right, hey, give me them points. Give me them points. Yeah. I don't know if this is like, it's interesting because it feels both more and less crazy than the last game's secret bosses. And I don't know. I don't know. Feels like there could be more craziness they went with. I shouldn't say this. Possessed by Phoenix? What are we doing? Whoa. Whoa. Wait, what the frick? I am a bird? What does it mean that I'm the bird? What does it mean to be the bird? Am I just actually undying? No. Is it spawning where I go? This is a real interesting one. Wonder what it means that they pass that on to me, you know? Okay. But there's like, there's nothing for me to do. Right? She's not even on screen. This is literally just a survival phase. Which I don't mind in a fight like this. I think it's actually kind of a neat sort of thing to be like, you know, here's a phase where you have to just dodge and stuff and for a bit. I guess there's not much point to bombing here besides surviving if you need to keep a life. Okay. Whole ride doll. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're not even into it right now. I know we're not. I know we're not even into it. Okay. Slasherino. So it doesn't, that one doesn't clear all the bullets. Neither seemingly does this one. It's like there's all these up here. I thought it would clear everything, but it seems like it has to distinctly touch it. Okay, now we're starting to get into it. The fact that there's people who play these and are just like, yeah, I no bombed it. You know, I got through without bomb and got through without all this. Like, that to me is like actually insane. I don't know if I'll even get through this in time. Again, it's a situation where it's like, if you're not powered up, you just don't have the ability to do it. Yeah, no. What the? I'm reaching my limit here. Even if you're immortal, your body still has limits. Okay, our opponent can barely move. Now! What do you mean now? We're not eating her, right? I can't die, but I can't keep fighting like this. My body hurts all over. Being a ghost is nice. Your body never hurts. What do you say to being one? Are you even listening to me? A human that can't die sure is interesting. I can use my full power without any hesitation. Were you holding back the whole time? Good heavens, no. I decide you're very strong. Why is that? I guess everyone's just younger than I am? A human would obviously have limits to their strength, wouldn't they? You can try all you like, but you can't beat a phantom. I don't think being a phantom has much to do with it, but it was rather that there were two of us. I wonder if you did this alone, if it would have been different then. There's some eternally fresh guts before us. How rare. Lady Yuko, I'm fine. Hurts too much to move, so boil me, roast me, whatever. Boiling and roasting would be no good. You have to eat the liver raw. Boiling and roasting would neutralize the effects. Well, let's roast her. Even if you roast me, I won't die. It's just kind of hot. By the way, how do I end up in this situation again? Didn't you say you wanted to take on a trial of guts and ask me to come along? Oh, right, that. So why have they been saying raw guts this, raw guts that for a while now? I gave up on that trial already. I realized it was just Kaguya tricking us. She obviously wanted us to fight this human. The trial of guts was all a lie. Gave up. You just paused, right? The trial of guts starts again from here on. I'm bad with scary things. Hey, look, there's a phantom under the tree. Eek. It's the fact that she's afraid of ghosts and she is half ghost. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of stupid. It's funny, but it's stupid. And I think that's a good thing. All right. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that one. Again, it just felt like it didn't go in the direction I expected, you know? Okay, so we'll still play Marissa's theme, so you can fight Marissa. That's one thing we didn't do, right? Last word. I'm guessing that this is if you were to... What is last word? What is last word? Etch your amulet of choice. So, what are these? What is last word then? I don't know what that is. Okay, wait. Touhou 8 last word? What is that? What is last word? Yeah, what is that? It's just like a boss rush of the best things ever. It's just a boss rush of the hardest fights. Is that what it is? It looks to be. Right? Yeah. Okay. So you need to beat Final B with... Oh, yeah, these are like... Oh, wow. So you basically, if you capture super difficult things, like capturing, 206, 207, 208, and 212, right? You then unlock them. Okay. So they're just like super versions, including of ones of like Sakuya, Yomu, Alice, right? Okay. Face every other last word at least once. So wait, can I like try them? Like if I go like... Okay, so I can at least see them here. So you can at least sort of see what they're like. Oh, God. So it is just like, you get one oh, wow. Okay. It's like if I go like the hardest one, You're not even in this game. Why are you dressed like that? Well, you are, but you're not in those colors. Are they all in player 2 colors when you're doing them? I wonder. Wow, you get one shot. Are they all in like player 2 colors? Can I also change my character? How do I? Is it only with them? Is it based on your last played character or something? Oh, there you go. You can change it there. So if I want to be like her on your own. Well, this is kind of cool that this is a thing in it, right? Like if are you going to be player 2 palette then? No. Okay, it was just her. Whoa. Whoa. Are you serious? Like it's only one spell card. But it's literally like you have to know where you're safe to begin with? Am I crazy? That's insane. That's for crazy players, right? Okay. That's for the crazies. Got it. Sounds good. It's not me. It's not me, Chief. It's not me. Let me just see if I find, is there a playlist of the Touhou 8 endings? Does that exist? Or am I good to just be like, yeah, I'm fine. It'd be nice to watch them all, but at the same time, I'm exhausted from this, right? Okay, no, we do have a list of them and they're pretty short. So yeah, I'll flip over to them. Yeah, that's good. They're short compared to the other ones. All right, cool. All right, let's check these out. Once again, uploaded by Gareto. The good endings. Let's see here. Valkyrie Shrine at night. Full moon is returned. Previous moon was a paper mache toy. Oh. Moon's pill power boosts purification rate of sunlight to dispel the illusions. So, like Insokyo for this to happen. It's so like Insokyo, rather. Full moon is clearly visible. Say that and suddenly a ton of people gather. Just the usual, come on, things like this are necessary. I'm saying it's the usual thing. Once in a while, you get a different excuse, you know? Drinking under the moon. Are you saying Reimu's sake is good enough to drink? Yeah. To shrine sake, is it made with her spit? Is that what type it is? I'm awake all this time now. The noisy time as well as the unnoisy time became noisy. Oh, we just keep adding the characters in, huh? It's been a while since last film when I'm partially... I like how they're just here. That aside, it makes you feel better. Must be very rare for a yokai like Ren to act like humans. Must be the influence of the moon. It'd be great if there were some good regulations for drunkards. You know, yeah, you look very different without the hat. I don't know if being full of human traits is good or bad. Oh my, the ghost burning with humanity is calling. No, not really. There's no human warmth in me. Shouldn't take the moon's wrath for granted. You know, nor Chen's. I'm carried away by the sake looking around the... Oh, just... Chen is plastered. Your eyes are spinning against the moon suits you. Wrath of the moon, you make it sound like the moon's poisonous. Since when do I resemble a human? I mean, you kind of do. Princess is finally playing outside again. Might say this has become something good. You say this, but Aaron, were you the one who imprisoned her? I guess the barrier extends up to the moon. Isn't Prison Earth like a subreddit for crazy people? Escaping Prison Planet? Yeah. That's fair. Princess has been hiding for 1,000 years. What are you trying to say? I'm an eternal being. The past days are infinite. Why it won't have meaning if we don't have fun now. 1,000 years or 10,000 years. There's nothing nothing in the match at this moment. Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, you're just using that as an excuse to steal the dumplings. You can't just give the I'm an eternal being all the time, right? Tonight, when the moon's power gets stronger as the yokai's true power returned, Gensokyo's strength came back. This is the equilibrium of Gensokyo's power. Humans are always food for yokai, and humans exterminate yokai so they won't be eaten. The moon's power is ever in disorder. The balance will shatter. Anyone who felt this instant was still a threat in that way. The heavens began to regain their balance by designating the people who came from outside the earth as half-humans. Okay. Okay, the trial of guts lies ahead. That was the first one there. Second one, we get the... okay, we got that one already. Sakuya Remelia ending. Nighttime at the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Real moon had at last returned. As it turned out, the fake moon was nothing more than a paper toy. Okay. Naturally, the human eye could not see past an illusion. The light reflected from the moon had been polarized. Oh, we're going into the science. After this time, though, that would drive the humans affected insane. Invisible and silent nocturnal creatures were at an advantage. Highly sensitive humans were affected worst of all and went mad to the root of madness, or to get to the root of the madness. The person who controlled it would have to be found somewhere in Gensokyo. Tranquil light of the full moon shone down on Gensokyo. The black lake shone white in the moonlight. While the forest formed a wreath of darkness across it, the light from the lake sprayed across the ruby-tinted Scarlet Mansion. Going to the moon. Is this meeting even necessary? As a matter of fact, weren't they exiled? After being away from home for centuries, what do you talk about? Whatever was in vogue in the capital of the moon, we're talking like there's a moon city. Do you think they even like Gensokyo's trends? What do we do? Earthlings, humans, yokai, we have nothing in common. And after this is all over, what do we do then? Sweet. Those Japanese food trays are nice, sweet yet subtle. Truth is, humans have already been to the moon. The era of devils like us has already come to an end. But I'm not a devil, am I? What about me? You've been here with us for a long time. That hardly seems fitting to still call you human. Are you saying that you would like another human servant? It takes a lot of training to bring someone up for this position. Okay, we're just going to the moon. Okay. Rabbit hunting. Yo, Patchouli mentioned. Okay. Gotta clean before we head to the moon, I guess. Need a rocket engine. Yep. Yep. Okay, gotta get the energy for propulsion. Yep. Yep, that could take some time. Oh, yeah, liquid. Yeah. No, okay, no blood. Oh, a blood rocket. Blood rocket. Blood rocket to the moon is a sick band name. Thousands of what? Like 1,000 people? Oh, Armstrong. Yep. Yeah, okay. Dude, Armstrong, between this and, like, Fate, in so much more anime than he could ever imagine. Like, Dojin games in particular. I've given up on reading. It's so tough when it's not at my own speed. But I'm reading it, I'm just not reading it out loud. Okay. Again, Trial of Guts there. Alright. Next up. Yomu Yuko. The Netherworld at night. The moon's powers reached even the Netherworld. Okay. All the ghosts are happy. The moon has been vulgar. Okay. Huh. Reminiscence about the moon. Huh. The narrator has a different tone for this one. Oh, well, it's someone's narrating. Okay. Moon is always into everyone an enemy. Something the matter. Why did you summon me so suddenly? Don't get your knickers in a twist. Okay. Gelsemium. Oh, it's poison. I've never heard of that. Poisons and drugs don't work on me. That must suck when you have allergies then. See, that's where, like, if they were making an RPG, they'd make it like you can't use, like, healing medicine on her. Like, that'd be the gimmick, you know? I gotta get back to playing the Touhou Mystery Dungeon game that I got. Because now that I know about this, I'm gonna be pointing at stuff and going like, I get it, I get it. Just get her to be a ghost to keep her with you. Really difficult to understand who can die and who can't. Because, like, can the ghosts die? Like, they've died, but they're talking about dying still? I don't know. Oh, soul of a living person. It's red and long. Huh. Crimson eyes, the eyes of madness. Huh. This one's weird. Huh? Yeah, too high class, the poison tea. Yuko manipulates a person's death, so the ghost that Yuko holds in her hands achieve nirvana. Oh. No matter how you look at it, seemingly invincible Yuko is one natural enemy. Immortal humans created by the Horai elixir. Oh, is this setting up the extra story then? Okay. And well, I kind of get why she wouldn't want that. Okay. So are these now, what are the next ones? Are they individual endings? Oh, these are just the normal endings. Oh, okay. Well, we don't need to see those because those are just then going to be like the, you know, oh, we do a little bit more there. Okay. Right? Because then these are just like, yeah, it's just, you know, something is up. I guess there's different art at least. It's like, well, slightly different, but it's mostly the same. Oh, that's not a big deal then. Okay. Last sort of things here. Character stuff. Let's see here. Anything new? I'm just gonna quickly read through for anything interesting. Might imagine witches as indoor types, but Marissa's an active outdoor type. Sakuya, when you're a maid, you don't worry about clothing, food, or housing. She's human, but humans and yokai don't look too well on her since she lives with devils. Yomu, even she herself is not sure whether she's alive or not. Swords are primarily for use against spiritual beings. They seem to also work well against living. Alice's case, you'd be right. She is an indoor type. She spends most of her time alone with her dolls quietly, because she's planning to make a doll that takes care of the other dolls. Okay. Amelia, very childish, been alive for 500 years. Devils, including vampires, are hated with a passion, because they tend to be self-centered and selfish. Amelia is no exception. Yuko, ghost, the form of human after death. No doubt she lives a whimsical lifestyle, but she doesn't unleash her ability lightly. Yakumo Yukari lives on the boundary. Since most people can't see the border, no one is exactly sure where she lives. She's lived since ancient times and has considerable power. Gensokyo's origins may have long been forgotten by humans and even most yokai. Seems she remembers part of it. She's described as devious. It's because of she has low quality of a human, so others find her difficult to comprehend. Okay, enemies. Regal Nightbug. Insects gather around her. Fireflies perform their flashing light with time synchronization. Those who regard her as a mere insect will be easy victims to swarms of insects. When Regal is upset and serious, she summons a swarm of harvest mites. She can't stand cold or insecticide. Mistia Lorelei. Night Sparrow, driving people insane by singing. She can make people night blind in addition to her song of confusion. Humans call her the Night Sparrow, but few have seen her appearance because she only plays during the nighttime. Okay, so there must be a Night Sparrow, must be a thing in Japan. They probably wouldn't call her a sparrow. Her song can cloud people's judgment. Confusion abilities why people lose their way at night. She's been giving humans night blindness. Okay. Kami Shiwasara Kami. Where Hakutaku. Okay. Eating or concealing history and creating history. Looks like an ordinary human, but is actually a were Hakutaku who transforms. What the frick is a Hakutaku? I've never heard of a Hakutaku. I'm Googling that there. Let me see here. Hakutaku. What is that? Is a chimerical beast that resembles a white ox. Okay, I've never heard of that before. Oh, I'm seeing big anime booby women when I go to images. Wow. Good to know. She possesses all knowledge about Gensokyo and possesses the ability to create history. When she first noticed this, she thought it was an opponent with incredible, great power. She decided to seal the human village during the night to protect them. She devoured the village's history and make it be unable to be seen. Although it's a yokai, she loves humans. She only uses her ability to benefit them. Reimu, flying in the air. Okay, nothing really there. Marissa, if we did the other route. Inaba Tui. Let's see here. Tui is the power equivalent of a yokai. She leads earthborn rabbits living in the Aente. Humans who lose their way in the forest catch a glimpse of her. Okay. The other one there. Raisin Udongen Inaba. Manipulating insanity. Why did I think she was a time traveler? In my brain, she was. There might be another one who is. Rabbit who lived on the moon. In her eyes dwell far greater power of insanity than the rabbits of Earth. She is Kaguya's pet. Her real name is only Raisin, but in order to masquerade as one who comes from Earth, she adopted the Ateji for Raisin. I don't even know what that means. Udongen is a pet name for her. It is unknown why she calls her that. She previously affectionately calls her Udongi to arbitrarily give her pet a name simply to abbreviate it. Aliens' way of thoughts are hard to understand. Inaba was the pet name that Kaguya gave her. In fact, she calls all rabbits Inaba. Okay. Whenever Kaguya says Inaba, she does not distinguish her from Tui, and can't distinguish from them in any case. All rabbits are the same. Huh. Arin, Lunarian, making any drug natural genius. She's a person from the moon. She's an alien. She lived on Earth for a long time. Her relationship with Kaguya dates back to the days on the moon. Family is a line of medical geniuses have been living on the moon for a long time, and among them, Arin is exceptionally intelligent. She's smarter than humans. She has power well beyond that of Kaguya's. Oh. She maintains it at a lower level out of respect. Oh. Arin was one of the party of messengers who sent to bring Kaguya back to the moon. The crime for which she was exiled to Earth had been forgotten. For some reason, she helped Kaguya kill all the other messengers. She bribed them with the Horai elixir. They discovered that they were murdered. Oh. Aaron is very surprised to see Sakia, but oh, is there some relation there? Huh. Kaguya, Lunarian, manipulating eternity and the instantaneous. Kaguya was born in the royal house and was treated with utmost care as a princess because that she was very selfish. One scandal changed her life. She had Aaron make the Horai elixir, forbidden medicine out of self-interest, and consumed it. Crime was discovered and Kaguya was executed. Because of the power of eternity, Kaguya immediately resurrected upon dying so she could not die. Kaguya's punishment, she was exiled to Earth and forced to live among the filthy humans. She found herself found by an old human male. A male? And began life as Kaguya Hime. Kaguya is a former Lunarian who was expelled from the moon. She expelled her life, but his beauty is over. Yeah, this is the spell of Kaguya. Or the story of Kaguya. 2 years later, she was allowed to return to the moon. She didn't really want to. She became attached to the people of Earth. So then she found a familiar face among the emissaries, and rumor was Aaron. Aaron felt sorry because she wasn't punished, even though she was the one who made the elixir. Aaron betrayed the other emissaries and how Kaguya escaped. Two of them began to live in a desolate place. Long time passed. The moon was no longer sending emissaries to fetch them. They had forgotten about the past and were living in peace. One day, an event took place that made them recall the past. Been living for more than a century since Gensokyo was cut from the world. They were quietly living without meeting anyone. On the day a rabbit ran into their home, she claimed to be a rabbit from the moon who had come when he heard rumors about Gensokyo. If humans are invading the moon, it's become impossible for people for the moon to live there. The humans stuck a flag or act like the moon belongs to them. Oh my god, that is such an event. It's so wild that is such an event. Rabbit had escaped from the front line of the war. I remember she too was Lunarian. Humans invading the moon. Decades passed. You're enjoying their peaceful life. It was like paradise. The night of the full moon, Racing received a transmission from surviving moon rabbits. Well, they can... Okay, sure. They're exploiting the power of the moon and trying to build a base here. Wait, does Touhou take place in the future? What? We decide to declare final war against them. What? Modern weaponry is far better than we expected. What is going on? Kaguya remembered her past. Discussion with Aaron, they decided not to let Racing return to the moon, resulted in killing the emissaries and relocating their home. Aaron said a solution: if we remove the full moon from Earth, take the path between Earth and moon will be closed. Okay. What was the outcome of the Moon War? That didn't matter anymore. Gensokyo is our home now. Fujiwara no Moku, neither aging nor dying. Humans lived forever since consuming the elixir. Where she became immortal, she was the daughter of an aristocrat. She wasn't allowed to go in public. Seems she wasn't a wanted child. One day her father proposed to a commoner girl, but it was humiliated because responded by making an impossible request. The girl was Kaguya. Oh, okay. Moko has hated Kaguya since and wanted to take revenge before Kaguya returned to the moon. Didn't make it in time. She reconciled herself by attempting to steal the pot of medicine. Kaguya left. By the time Moko found the medicine, people were about to throw it into the volcano. She managed to steal it before it was thrown in and consumed. Humans who never age cannot live in the same place, so Moko was forced to live as a wanderer. Many years pass. Moko and Kaguya kill each other on a daily basis. She's extremely surprised to discover Kaguya and Gensokyo so close to where she lived. It's no wonder Kaguya left the Horai elixir, one of the moon's most classified secrets on Earth. She never expected to return to the moon in peace. Kaguya had to run. Okay, so they're just fighting together, day after day. I see. Spoilers here. Again, I'm just going to quickly go through this just because this has already been quite a bit. Anything here that's interesting? Games are separated into games and performances. Huh. That's interesting. NES was called The Enemy of Mothers. Huh. Some talk about that. Games aren't demos. Yeah, he's talking about some big stuff about that. Again, I could read this whole time, but it's okay. I didn't love this game, so I'm not super interested in really going into it. Right? Spell card practice is an extra. Its design was redone to serve linking to the main game. Yeah, so it lets you sort of practice stuff. The music, a lot of high speed tunes. Returned to Touhou in PC 98. Sense of nostalgia. Yep, there's some reused music. What's next? As general plan of 3 works have been achieved, I'm thinking about undergoing some reconstruction. I will say this, I think the next work will be a sudden drop in scale. Perhaps down to the level of embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Characters may be trimmed down to bare essentials and will not inherit much from previous games. They'll be like visiting a new world. What? We're refreshing it. Clean sweep from MS to ESOD was for similar reason. Touhou world tends to get bigger and more diverse. So I guess we're like coming to the end of an era almost, huh? Regarding derivative works. When PCB was released 1 year ago, derivative works started being produced and the revelation totally shocked me. Touhou itself up to Imperishable Night is gone according to plan, save a few details. 3-year plan was hypothesized to attract a small cult-like following. When Embodiment Scarlet Devil neared its peak, portrayed a deep reflection of bygone days. Never thought I'd have the power in the Dojin and shooter communities and such. Oh, so this is where he's going like, oh man, we're actually like, things are growing. All the characters have their useless stories and little details created for them, and not really being able to use them has been a regret, especially since they're not talking about the game, right? Okay. People like Renosuke would be hopeless in a Danmaku. That's right, the establishment of the character portraits and conversations, putting on a Danmaku show. Those who play Touhou may feel sort of unnaturalness. Touhou doesn't have a large-scale story. The endings have a seemingly meaningless flow. What did the ending have to do with the story? So in general, lack of common sense, right? I enjoyed eternally tepid works. My life lacks in common sense. So how this tepid spirit spawns derivative works is a far hotter topic. As we said, the main feature is reciting characters and stories through Danmaku, right? I guess it is. It's like a stage play with the bullets, like, telling the story. That's crazy. It is, huh? Also, part of me surprised me the most on how derivative works span different genres, how much ambition and potential within. Surprisingly small amount of erotic works. Boy, buddy, oh my god, that's gonna change very quickly. Oh my goodness. So it's a series of Danmaku shooting games I feel within the community. Okay, so from Imperishable Night, Immaterial and Missing Power, and other future works, if you have interest, please feel free to try them out. Touhou will not reject anyone who wishes for entry. I like that. So we got IAMP, collaboration with Twilight Frontier, creating a Touhou fighting game. Yeah, because this didn't come out yet. Also, I looked into Twilight Frontier. Boy, we're going to be looking at some more of their works in the future, let's just say. That's for sure. Right? Yeah, so that came out after there. Yeah, we got some music liner notes, right? Okay. Nothing too crazy here, I think. And then we got the extra story, which I already read. Okay, guys. Thank you all for watching. That was Touhou 8. Next up, if I'm correct, is Touhou 9. Well, that makes sense. So yeah, Touhou 9 is the last one, and but then there's also 9.5 after that, right? So I'll definitely try 9.5 as well. I hope 9 is better. I don't want to like. I feel like this one was the first one where I'm like, okay, this one felt like I don't want to say filler, but it just kind of felt like another entry. It didn't do anything to really make me jump up and down, you know? Interesting characters, but I feel like I'm excited to see where we end off this sort of era. So, see you guys next time for that then. Ciao. Yo.